Marjorie, Faith. We're just coming back from the Imo State Correctional Facility, that is a Owerri prison, to see some women who have been incarcerated, especially the one of last week that just came into the prison last week. But he has been in police custody for months now, since last year. The last 2 years has been in police custody, and last week he was just thrown to prison. I'm going to make this very fast. The short and long story of it, that there was a domestic violence, there was a business deal that was not properly negotiated and agreed on. In fact, it had to go through altercation, down to threats, and then the husband bullying, and mistakenly, in order to defend herself, the wife, stabbed the man, and the man died. I tell women, when it's not working, my sister, when it's not working, don't put yourself in that affair that will kill you. Okay, what was even the problem? They are into fraud-related activity, Yahoo or whatever. So the guy had to teach this girl how to operate a computer or whatever, to make money from white people, from clients. So fortunately for her, she made about 500 million, whatever they call it in that Indonesia currency. So this boyfriend, they are cohabiting. They never married. They have a 3-year-old daughter, and they have been living together in Owerri. Now the money came. The guy says he's not giving him, that he's the man of the house. Blah 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 blah. And they started fighting. 1 a.m. 7 a.m. Started fighting. Go 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 go. In the kitchen, the guy was trying to push her face on the flame because the gas was on, and she was just struggling with the child she had on her hand. But she was just trying to prepare the child that morning. Then she reached out. The only thing that came in her mind was the knife. She reached out to the knife and then stabbed this man in order to defend herself, and that is the end of it. This guy died. Of course, the family will make it now. What a life! This is about her second month in the correctional center. We went there today. We met them. My brothers and sisters. This girl does not have any prison time. She's just going to die by hanging. She is in prison, not life sentence. I'm telling you, death by hanging until she appeals. My sister, Helen, man, things are happening. Things are happening. When the relationship is not working, why don't you leave? Leave. We don't even know how else to say this. Why don't you take a walk? Why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Leave. Must you wait to die or you kill another? Leave. This girl has not been married to the man. She is cohabiting. She is busy answering the guy's name. She has thrown away her father's name. She's answering the man who have not paid for her dad. Things are happening. Things are happening. But the question, will women learn? No, some of them won't learn. Those who are still beaten up and down, kicked even when they are pregnant, they will still stay in that marriage until they die, or they end up killing another. Leave so that you will not die. If the relationship is a threat to your life, leave. If the relationship is a threat to your life, sister, leave. The dead man is nowhere to tell his stories. Yes, do you want to die in that abusive relationship? Do you want to die in a life-threatening relationship? You are compelling yourself so that relationship will work. It's not working. They are beating a lot of you. You're still there. You're still there. You are listening to what the society will say. You are still there. I'm sorry. Since you don't want to learn, don't learn now. Somebody is in prison. He's going to die by hanging. Over what? He killed the partner. Mistakenly killed the partner. She is here. I'm just coming from Owerri prison. I am just coming from Owerri correctional center. In prison, Owerri, that's where I'm coming from. Young woman, young lady of 29 years. No, stay there. Die until you die. Then go and see someone. Or until you kill somebody, go and see them in prison.